It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. Terrence. So, this fans are ready. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. These two fighters are made for one another. They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Good. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this. Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight.
As we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. Which fighter will say no mas? Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Crawford in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another. On to the third. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Incredible work rate. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They threw the hook. It didn't land. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Alvarez in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Counter lands. That uppercut misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They both want the knockout. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That punch landed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You see? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. A big whiff with the right hook. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round? Now you start wondering. There's the bell for round 6. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. We see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. In that last round. Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Missing with the hook. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Missed him with that uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Talk about Alvarez in that. There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. And right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will when they get... A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You all right?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous.